Hello guys, it's time for a review on a 2020 Gemmy inflatable. This one in particular is the 10.5 foot tall Oogie Boogie inflatable from Home Depot. This is being sold at Home Depot this year. This is being sold online and in stores. I just got the package today. I haven't opened it out of the box yet, and I have the cord ready for it. So let's unbox them, shall we? So this guy is a new 2020 for Home Depot. Home Depot got this 10.5 foot tall Oogie Boogie this year. It's being sold at stores and online for $149, which, to be honest, it's a little pricey in my opinion. I mean, some people will say that it's a pretty good deal for a license, and I would agree that their licensing reason is another good reason why they're a little bit more pricier than the other inflatables. But I don't know, for Oogie only being 10.5 foot tall, I kind of wish it would be bigger, to be honest, because that would be really cool. But it's the biggest Gemmy Oogie Boogie that they made. Well, it's the biggest Oogie Boogie inflatable they've ever made, so it's still unique in its own way. But yeah, take him out of the box. Now this guy actually sold really quickly online. It only took it about a week to sell out. So if you guys want one, you're gonna have to pick it up in stores, because I have no clue if Home Depot's getting it back online. But yeah, let's take this guy out, see what he does. So here's the box. Took my camera a while to adjust. This is being sold in stores this year. So here's what the box looks like. Front's a little beat up on mine, but I really don't care. It's 10.5 foot tall. It has energy efficient LEDs, which it really doesn't, because Home Depot just says that. It has C7 light bulbs. It doesn't have LEDs. But yeah, here it is. It's 10.5 foot tall. You can see how big the thing is. Like, the only thing I might be concerned about is I don't know how well it's going to fit in the box after I put it away, because this thing for what it is actually pretty huge. But I'm still a little bummed that it's not like 12 foot. If it was 12 foot, I would have bought it immediately, but I waited like a few days and then I got this guy. So yeah, this is the 10.5 foot tall Oogie Boogie, a new Gemmy inflatable for Halloween 2020. Now, the reason I like this design is because they actually haven't really made a base fan Oogie Boogie, but just by himself. Just Oogie by himself. They haven't really made one since 2004. The 2004 8-foot one was the only base fan Oogie Boogie that they made with just him. Just him. Because Home Depot got a 6-foot one last year, but that only had a cheap fan. And the last time they ever made a base fan Oogie Boogie was the 2004 one. But just Oogie, by the way, not including scenes. Because you could say the Jack Skellington with Oogie from Lowe's from the past 2 years has a base fan, and it does, but it's not. It also has Jack, so it's not just Oogie Boogie. I'm just talking Oogie Boogie. There we go. Kind of hard to do, open the box while I'm talking at the same time. So let's take a look at this guy, shall we? There he is. He's got the stakes and tethers. We really shouldn't need those, but if he's a pain to stand up, then I may need them. Instructions. Of course, people who own this stuff don't really need the instructions. Let me adjust my camera really quick. There we go. And yeah, out he comes. He's surprisingly small in this bag. So yeah, let's put the bag away. We might as well throw the stakes and tethers and the instructions in the box while we're at it. Alright, so here it is. Now I've been watching other people's reviews on this, and the only real there's only 2 complaints I really do have about this. Just in general, not with the price or anything. The one complaint I have about it is that the fan is not... They gave this too small of a motor. The motor's just too small for it. They gave it a 1-inch blade slow starter, and it should really have a 2-inch. Does it inflate good that way? Like... That's one thing. And here's another thing I don't like about Gemmy inflatables sometimes. Is that they put the straps on the they put the zipper inside the straps instead of the zipper on the outside of the straps. There you go. But yeah, it's a 1-inch blade slow starter. If it was a 2-inch, the motor would be taller and the opening would be a little bit bigger. So that's my one complaint about it, and also it's 3C7s, but Home Depot's been doing that for about a few years now. But that's my one complaint about it. My only other complaint about it is because of how small the fan is, it takes 2.5 minutes to inflate. That's the only other thing I don't like about this, but you guys will see how well it inflates. So let's inflate this guy. It's going to take 2.5 minutes to inflate, so I'll cut to the part where it's fully inflated, and I'll get back to you once it's fully inflated. Alright guys, here it is. You know, for what this thing is and how big it actually is, it's actually still pretty big for being 10.5 foot. Now from where I'm looking at it, it looks kind of more like it's 10 foot tall and not like 10.5 foot tall. But the thing's still pretty huge for what it is. Okay, I'll give you guys a close-up of it. But this thing only has 3 C7s, but I don't know what this guy looks like at night. But yeah, here's a side view of him. He's pretty huge. Got the dice in his hand. This has 3 tether attachments. It has one on this, it has one on each side, and it has one in the back. I put a chair next to him so he doesn't fall over because I'm not staking this guy down. But as you can see, he is pretty huge. Now for inflation-wise, inflates okay. It doesn't inflate like super duper tight, but it inflates alright for what it is. And another thing I noticed about this while I was inflating it too, is that the green part, like Oogie's body, actually, the fabric used for Oogie's body actually is much thicker than the fabric they used for his mouth. So it almost feels like it's thicker than a normal inflatable. Well, hey, if it's thicker, that means it will last a lot longer too. And if so, that's really good. It's really good on Gemmy's part then. I don't know if all of this is thick, because this feels thinner than this. It's like whatever they used for Oogie's body is like really thick. And I like that. I'm glad they're putting better quality into your inflatables. Now the only thing that they kind of messed up on quality was the stitching for his head. Like, it just stops there. It's supposed to continue upwards, but it's not really too noticeable, but people will notice it. But it's not Home Depot's fault, it's Gemmy's fault. So yeah, here he is. Like I said again, this guy's being sold at Home Depot for $149, and for what it is, it's pretty huge. I mean, it's not super tall. I was expecting it to be a little bit taller than this. I was hoping it'd be a little taller than this, but it's pretty wide for what it is, and it's pretty big. And the fan could be a little bit better for it, but for the price it is, it's okay. But if I guess it's an okay price for what it is. Although I wish it was bigger and had a stronger fan. Those are my only 2 complaints about it, but that's basically it for Oggie. Would I recommend him though? Yeah, I would recommend him. He's pretty good. I like him, and he's definitely unique. I'll definitely say that. He's definitely unique. And it's pretty big. Those are his 2 key factors. And it's an Oggie inflatable with just Oggie, and this is the biggest one they ever made. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. This is my 3rd 2020 Halloween inflatable made by Gemmy. I have 2 cheap fans. I'll make a video of them soon. I felt like making a video of this guy first because I've only seen like I've only seen like 4 reviews of this guy, so I wanted to make my own review. So what would I rate him out of 5 stars? I'd probably give him like a 4 out of 5. And my only real complaints about it is that it would be... I just wish it was bigger and had a stronger motor. So that way it would inflate faster, but yeah. That's basically it for Oggie. I would recommend this product, I like it a lot. And yeah, that's basically it for the 10.5 foot tall Oogie Boogie. I like it, and that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to pick this guy up, you gotta go get him quick, because they don't have him online. And he may wipe out in stores because he wiped out online pretty quick, so he could wipe out in stores because everyone likes Nightmare Before Christmas inflatables. And so yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.